One of the goals of dance therapy in a classroom setting is to help children channel their aggression. One activity that we do to do that is with the stretching tension blanket. We use that to help them get all of the energy that they have out, the negative energy, and put it in a positive way.
Usually when I get frustrated or I get mad, I ask the teacher to raise my hand and go step out for a little bit, take a break, like I usually do when I'm in movement therapy. And then we play with like tape balls and paper balls and play with it. But I didn't have tape balls. I had like paper. I crumpled it up and I threw it in the garbage. That helps me reset back and go back to class and focus what I was doing.
What I would like to see in a high school is that teachers trying to understand what students want to accomplish later on in life and try to help them in particular ways. I tend to do lots of coding and I also like robotics. This time I'm going to be in hackerspace, and this is going to help me accomplish my goals because in hackerspace we have lots of time to first finish our homework and then we could just go into the designing phases. Hackerspace we could learn about how to things that would be helpful in life, for example knowing how to create your own Minecraft game. This term in Hackerspace we're going to be designing and creating our own product, and we'll be earning new badges and how it can help people. I want to design stuff that can change the world.
Last semester I was in the basketball enrichment and I really enjoyed what was going on there. I had fun and I felt like my body's becoming more stronger and I could focus more during my next class, and it really helped me out overall. By the time I leave school, I really hope to try out a number of enrichments. One of the things I've considered is art because it really helps you focus more as a person and it helps you become more aware of your surroundings because you're always paying attention to what's going on. Another choice that I had in mind was robotics. It was my last year enrichment and I really had fun doing this. Another possibility I had was coding. I felt like it was something fun to do and it's similarly related to the enrichment of robotics. I think of robotics as a fun challenge that really brings out your creativity and critical thinking skills.
There's a gap in it.
Well, the project was fun.
Back up. You got no gap.
It helps me become the person I want to be because I want to be a programmer, and doing this really helps me understand how this curriculum works. In my opinion, it's also about learning new things, and I think having academic tools and the experience and understanding of what you're doing really helps out for college. My mom and dad say that it's great that I'm doing something technological because it's the new era of learning and it's the new era of business, so it's extremely important that I know how to work these things.
Hating, what's that word? We don't slip, slide, or swerve.
It's time to break it down!
I do see myself doing STEP in the future because STEP is one of the ways how I express who I am. I was always the tall kid or something, so I never really had anything to express myself besides dance, which is out of school.
It starts off with self-confidence. There are a few people that on the STEP team, including Julia, who started off being very shy or maybe not feeling confident that they can do something, and they'll perform in front of scholars or perform in for an audition like we had last semester, and it just gives them that confidence that I can do it. Sometimes people need that reminder to say well, I was able to get this step that was hard. Now I know I can get this math problem that may be difficult.
It's changed me because I used to just think that it's whatever, school's whatever. But then now I see that school is actually a way to help me in life, make sure I get my voice heard, I won't be quiet and stuff like that. I'll be able to give my point of view. It's helping me in life, it's just pushing me to keep going. Excuses are bridges that leads to nowhere and are masters of no one.
I joined debate with Miss Myra in 5th grade originally, and I really like debate because we're talking about important topics that don't affect just us nationally but globally.
When I actually joined it, it was an even better experience than it was described, and it gave me my confidence and it gave me projection to speak louder, and it made me a better speaker, and it'll help me when I become president.
In general, debate helps you to find your inner voice, and to, if you have a shell, to come out of it and to be able to speak in front of people you've never met.
Now, use that confidence to carry you through those pauses where you're not really sure what you're supposed to say next, but just fake it till you make it.
Joins the orbital infront part of the frontal lobe with anterior part.
I think debate also helps people to understand at a higher thinking.
It'll help students be better speakers, gain confidence, and stand up for themselves when it comes to the time that they need to.
If we have more people, then it would help, because this would help them in class even to understand topics that we talk about, maybe in writing or reading. It also gives you the skill to understand that just because you have one opinion doesn't mean that the other side isn't wrong. And so it gives you the capability to listen to both sides. I think that the students, since they're being so much involved in these different ideas, that when they walk around their community, they'll see how things can be improved, and if we could do something.
All students want to go in different directions. A lot of people have second ideas and third ideas of what they want to be. In 6th grade, I realized that there were other things that might help me in my life. So I went on to STEP, and I got really hooked onto it, but I still missed debate, and I still wanted to be in debate. So we came up with a solution, and I'm going to do debate and STEP in one day, and then full STEP another, and then debate and STEP, and then full STEP. I think that STEP can help me in some ways, because if a lot of other people see that I STEP really well and that I'm putting a lot of effort and work into what I'm doing, they might put me in good colleges, so it'll help me lead up to that. All students want to do different things with their lives. Some people might want to be construction workers, president, secretary, and all the other things that they want to do. So the high school should have all those students who want to be similar things in a group, so that they can work on what they need to work on while still working on thinking critically and academically and learning all the things that they need. And they would be working on their future and what they need to be successful in the future.